Good evening. Tonight I will be taking you through a meditation technique that will help you relax and aid you to get a restful night's sleep. The technique is called progressive muscle relaxation. And by practicing this technique, we can learn when we're relaxed and when we are tense. Using this technique just before we go to bed can help us release the tension that builds up during the day. And keep practicing, because with practice it will get easier and more effective. Muscle contraction and relaxation helps us de-stress and releases the tension we hold in our bodies. So let's begin. I would like you to find a comfortable, quiet place. I want you to turn off any distractions so that you can immerse yourself in the technique. Dim the lights and make sure your phone is on silent. You can lie on the bed or you can sit in a comfy chair or lie on the floor on something comfortable, whatever works for you. So once you are in a comfortable position, we are going to consider the muscles in our body, and we are going to feel them all go limp. Just release that tension as much as you possibly can. Imagine the tension seeping out of your body and into the comfortable surface below. Now we're going to focus on our breathing. So I want you to breathe in and hold it for a few moments. So we're going to breathe in and then let it go. Now I would like you to gently pull your toes up towards your knees. Just a little. Don't do anything that makes you uncomfortable. Hold your toes in this position for a few moments and then let go. Really pay attention to how that feels. When the moment you let those toes go, how did those toes feel? Now we're going to turn our attention to our heels and press them into the floor. Hold them into the floor. Now let them go. Now we're going to move to the knees. Pull your knees together and hold them tightly in this position, and slowly release and let them drift apart a little. And be aware of this position. Now we're going to squeeze our buttocks together and hold, and then let them go. Next, we're going to move to our tummy muscles, and we're going to pull them in towards our spine and hold them there for a few moments, and then let them go. Do they feel different now you've released that tension? Remember to keep breathing a natural, rhythmic breath. Now we're going to move to our shoulders, where we carry a lot of tension. We're going to gently pull them up towards our ears, just enough to recognize the tension. So you might recognize that tension that comes throughout the day. We're going to hold that for a few moments, and then we're going to let it all go. And hopefully you can feel how they feel when they relax. Now we're going to very gently press our elbows and upper arms to the side of our bodies. And we're just going to hold this for a moment. Now let go. Next, we can move to our hands. We're going to clench our hands gently. Don't do anything that makes you feel uncomfortable. We are replicating normal tension that builds through the day. Hold this clench and then release. Now we're going to move to our head, and we are going to push our head forward just slightly, and we're going to hold it there for a moment. Now let your head go back to a balanced position. Recognize how that feels. You will feel a big difference between the tensed position and the relaxed position. Take notice of those differences. Now we are going to grit our teeth gently together. This is something that we do through the day, and we don't even realize that we're doing it. So by purposely doing this gritting of the teeth, we can start to build the awareness. Hold the grit briefly, and then let your jaw sag slightly. Now focus on that sensation, the sensation of relaxation. Does it feel good? Now we are going to think about our lips. we're going to press them together. Now we're going to let them go so they're hardly touching. Next, we are going to purse our lips. Hold briefly and then let go, and be aware of the difference. Next, we are going to press our tongues briefly to the roof of our mouth and hold this position for a moment. Then release the tongue and let it drop loosely. Feel this new position. I want you to keep breathing, just a natural rhythm of breathing, and have an awareness at all times on the breath entering and exiting your body. Next, we're going to think about our eyes. We hold a lot of tension in our face during the day and pull faces that we don't even know we're doing. It's an unconscious reaction, but it builds the tension. So we're going to screw our eyes up just a little. We're going to hold this position. Then we are going to let the eyes relax and do whatever they want to do. Next, we're going to focus on our forehead, where the tension often builds. We're going to frown a little, which is an expression a lot of us do without even knowing it. We're going to hold that frown, and then we're going to release and feel the forehead open and relax. Enjoy each moment of release. Enjoy the feeling of the tension leaving your body. Use the breath. Relax with each exhale. Be aware now of how that felt, of how it felt to be aware of each moment of tension, and how it felt to release that tension and feel each body part relax. That's the feeling that I want you to take away tonight. And be aware of that feeling. Even when we're busy in the day, this is something we can use just to make us feel that little bit better. If you want to repeat any particular area or go through the steps again, please feel free. It may help sometimes to hold the tension for longer, which may help you relax even more. Just take a few moments now to focus on the breathing and be aware of how your body feels lying on the bed or sitting in the chair. Bring your attention back to your body. I want you to slowly come out of this relaxed state, but try to keep the feeling of relaxation with you, as this can help you learn to relax during the day or help your body relax, ready for deep sleep. I hope you manage to sleep well tonight, and thank you for joining me this evening. Goodbye.